And we are live. Welcome, everybody. It's Football Absurdity. Our draft's on tap. We've got one that's about to fire. It's lying to me when it says it's 3 minutes and 42 seconds. See, ha! You were lying. You
It says
liar.
it's loading.
Moo, thank
There
you
we
so
go.
much for being here last minute. I appreciate it. For those of you, and I'll kick it to Moo in a second, for those of you wondering where Waleed is, why he hasn't been here for a couple weeks, I'm not going to share his personal information, but let me just say he's had the most unlucky last couple of weeks that a guy could have. And he's going to be okay. He wants to stream this on maybe Tuesday, but we're really lucky to have the best fantasy football auctioneer of all time I've ever met.
Oh,
The guy
let's
who
not get crazy
introduced me
now.
to auction over 20 years ago. How are you, the Moo?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got back from a barbecue at the neighbor's house.
Oh, what's going on with your audio?
Is it
You
bad?
had audio earlier. Maybe say something now.
Can you not hear me? How about now?
This thing's messing up. Okay, we may have a production issue. Uh, Even this thing's not working. How about this? Try. Keep talking. Keep
Hello.
vamping.
Blah, 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 blah. Rubba dubba dub.
Okay, so the audience can hear you. I can't.
Okay.
Let me unplug it.
Can't
This
hear me.
might cause an echo. It might not. We'll see. Either way, we'll give it a show for everybody. Just keep talking, Moo. What have you learned since the last time? How has your auction landscape been changing?
I've just been doing a lot of best balls. I've been looking at I was gonna enter one of these $150 auction drafts, but I didn't have $150 laying around. But I've been thinking about it, thinking about different strategies, what some stuff I want to try, what it might look like. You know, like what if you get one stud at each position? You know, instead of like you get a good quarterback, top tier quarterback, top tier wide receiver, top tier running back, top tier tight end, maybe get two top tier. Right, let's just see like what you can do with a little bit of money. You know, what kind of team you can make after you
Okay, it
spend a
sounds like
bunch
it
of
sounds
money on
good.
4 positions.
Thank you for
Maybe
that.
something.
I appreciate that, Vamp. You know what I've been doing? There's a guy named Fudgems on our Discord who is running $10 Superflex best ball auctions, and they're actually filling.
Really?
So I've done 2 of those in the last like 3 days. Yeah, and that data is gold. You know.
That'd be cool.
Let's see here.
I wasn't paying attention the other night, and I signed up for a best ball Superflex draft. I didn't realize it was Superflex until after the second pick. I'm like, why is everybody picking quarterbacks? And I'm like, oh, dumb.
Yeah, I showed up late to one, and the bot had already ruined my team. What's up, Mahmood? Happy you're here. Thank you. Yeah, Waleed, he's keeping in touch. He's in good spirits, but he's just man. He had a bad streak of health luck. So, but anyway, we got a lot of observers anyway. We got of course Moo and I. We've got MK. We've got JB. If you missed out on the chance to jump in, it's okay. We're gonna start doing these 2 or 3 a weeks now, especially because Waleed wants to make up for lost time. So you'll get in one. And you can always just come through our Discord and call for one, and people will come join, you know. So, have you been enjoying the preseason football?
I've been watching. Yeah, I just got done watching the Bears game.
Oh, that was good. My son was like losing his mind. That fourth quarter had no right to be that good.
Just 24. Like I kind of fell asleep though, so I can't say I
Oh,
watched
God.
all of it.
We were screaming
watched-
our faces off of our face all fourth quarter.
I was watching it up until the fourth quarter, third quarter-ish, and I sat down in the recliner, and then it was just kind of like, you're gonna fall asleep for a few minutes now.
I know.
And then
I know how it is.
I woke up and it was 24-24. I'm like, oh, look at that! We had a scoring frenzy, and I missed it. And then, and then I watched the last plays of that quarterback couldn't make a throw to somebody.
No, nobody could. The last 4 drives, it was 4 straight fourth and outs.
Yeah, I was like, well, you're not kicking a field goal then. Okie dokie.
One thing I really like is that I have to, I'm full-time childcare provider in addition to working for my kids with my wife. And, but my kids like sports now, so it's so much easier because I'm just watching the games with them and I'm like, yay, I'm doing childcare. I did it.
I'm doing childcare.
Yeah. You know what the most common thing we've been doing as a family this summer is? Buying bread. Because our kids eat. You know, they're like almost 13. The other day, what happened, Nanny? The other day, I made roast potato. We made roast potatoes and chicken and grilled asparagus, and they eat it. And like
Ooh.
not an hour later, Malcolm was like, "I'm still a little hungry. I'm gonna have a snack." And then he goes and houses half a loaf of bread in like
Uh,
5 minutes.
sounds good.
I'm like, "Oh my
Fried
god!"
asparagus,
So
grilled
we buy
asparagus.
bread on the daily.
What kind of bread?
Well, they tried to slip
Whoa.
some white into the basket, but we're like, "Nah, you get that whole grain."
Wow, we've just had 3 guys go for almost 70. Well, Saquon just went for $70.
Yeah.
Jamar went for 68, and Bijan went for 67. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, for those of you who follow my theory, there's 3 types of drafts, and you can tell from the first 10 to 15 picks how the markets can go later. If the first if the first 10 to 15 picks keep going for over 10% higher than Proj, then the market crash is going to be huge. And I want to make sure I get a guy right now just because I like a guy. So I might just go in and pay whatever for whoever I like, knowing that I can make up any overpay with the waiting for the market crash. That's why I don't like making sheets. Everyone wants a sheet from me with a number on it. I'm like, yeah.
The
I need
numbers
to,
are never right. You can
yeah,
make all the sheets you want until the cows come home, and then
yeah. It's not
it's
until I
never going
see
to be
those
right.
data points that I can see a pattern.
Every draft's different.
Yeah, they say that, but I say there's only 3 types of drafts. People overspend a lot early, huge market crash. People overspend a little early, normal market crash. People are tight, no market crash. I hope you got guys early because they're gonna go for a lot in the mid rounds.
Brett's pulling out all the stops here for the running backs.
Let's see what
Why are
Brett's
the
doing.
running backs red this year? I thought running backs should be green and wide receivers should be yellow. I don't like this color coding.
Is that why you're so good? Are you like a synesthete for fantasy football where you see the players in colors?
I just like the colors, dude. I don't know. I'm so like everybody like wide receivers are yellow, running backs should be green, quarterbacks should be purple,
Interesting. So I see it.
tight ends are blue.
This is a fascinating conversation. I see it like this: quarterbacks are in red, wide receivers are blue, running backs are yellow. I agree with you. Tight ends are blue. Like I don't know why. Like it's weird. We have a little bit of synesthesia for that. You know what synesthesia is?
I do not.
Oh, it's a brain. It's a neuroatypical brain pattern where you parse certain information into colors before you analyze it. Your brain just naturally. It happens a lot in music. I think my son might have it, where they're like, I just hear a song, I see a bunch of colors, I know how to play the song. So I
That's
need to
cool.
get in here and figure out who I want because I need to make sure
All
I
right.
get a guy. I can't get all discount
What
bargain guys.
what is your opinion on T. Higgins?
No,
No?
no. I want my wide receivers on the field. What's your opinion?
It's always hurt.
Yeah.
Well, he's not always hurt, but he's like the last few years he's always missed games, and
Yeah, the whole
I
point
don't
of a
know.
wide receiver, it's supposed to be on the field. So I don't like it. I had like Justin Jefferson and Nico Collins and Tyreek Hill last year. And while I made the finals in our league, I'd like most weeks I'm like, I'm kind of bummed, man. I'm not starting my 3 wide receivers that I paid like $120 for. I want to
Yeah, I
start
don't know.
all of them.
I just don't understand the T. Higgins thing, man. I'm saying like he's never been like that. I don't know. It just seems like he's like what's it when you say be seen, not heard, or something like he's like kind of like that when you're a kid, where it's like be seen, not heard, or I don't know what the saying is when
These
the
people
parents are
seem
telling you
to
not to
like
do things.
running backs. Let's see what they do with this.
Well, we're in 60 seems to be the average right now.
Yeah,
See if this guy goes for 60.
that's what I'm hoping. Thank you for the audio test, Mahmood. You are a man among men or a person among people. I'm not sure what you identify as, so I don't want to step on it.
So, well, everybody's gone for almost $60. Oh, Jonathan Taylor went for 40. 2 guys. Wow, that's a lot of. So we got Chase, Saquon, Christian, Bijan. I like Logan's team minus T. Higgins. No way. 4. There we go. Somebody make him pay. Wow, only $46. Are we all going after his performance today against the Bears, where he didn't play? I don't think he played. How do you think Detroit's going to do this year with their new OC and DC?
You know, that's the highest scoring division. I learned that today. Last year.
Really
Yours is the highest scoring division in football. Yeah.
interesting. Even
So
with the Bears, huh?
yeah, even with the Bears, right? Uh, they better score a lot. Like, so, what do you think of them? You know the NFC North far better than I do.
I think it might be a rough season for them.
I'm hearing a lot of mumblings about that.
Just like, you got two new guys. I've never heard of the two guys that they replaced the two guys with, right? Like your superstar offensive coordinator
Yeah.
and your superstar defensive coordinator went to different teams. I don't know. And Dan Campbell's what's what I'm looking for? He likes to take risks. Risk taker. I don't know. I think they won't win the division this year. I think Minnesota will.
You think it's Minnesota?
Yeah.
I liked the little we saw. I liked the 10 plays we saw of J.J. McCarthy. Yes.
Minnesota or Green Bay?
20 shares.
I bet there will be 3 teams from the NFC North into the playoffs again, though.
I bet you're right. That's a hard division to be in, man. I like being in my division, where it's all tomato cans. The only real not joke team is Pittsburgh, and they turned into a joke.
Oh, the Browns. Did you watch any of that Browns game?
I watched obviously all of everything. Like, and more like I watch a train wreck. See, I guess I got Nico Collins for 57. I wanted a guy based on the market movement. I might want a second guy. I don't know. Let's see what the market does.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Puka Nacua. Huh. Interesting.
Oh my gosh, Moo. Do you know how I don't do snake drafts?
Yes.
Well, every year I do a snake draft just once because I want to be like, maybe I'm missing something. And I was on a long car ride, and so I do a snake draft, and the first thing that happens is Nico Collins falls to me at 18. And I'm like, okay, so I can't even use the data from this draft. This is never going to happen in a billion years. So thanks,
That's
snake
crazy.
draft. Making me mad once again. I am done for the year with snake drafting.
I did a best ball draft where I was number 3 and I got Jamar Chase at 3. I was like, well, this is odd.
That's odd.
But I will gladly take this.
Yeah, totally. Cincinnati's going to have 6,000 yards of receiving this year.
Well, that's because they get no defense, right?
It's because their owner runs a franchise like it's a small business.
Oh, man. Yeah, like
Nickel and dime everybody, and then wonder why nobody wants to shop at my store.
Right? Why don't you want to play for me? Is it because I'm putting this crazy? Or how about that one guy made the big stink about the clause in his contract, and then just was like, "Oh, $500,000 to take care of that. I'll just sign." I'm like, what? Why'd you make a big stink then?
Yeah, guaranteed money should be a lot more valuable in the NFL. Where you die at any given second.
They should just all contracts should be guaranteed.
All
should be like
contracts.
basketball.
You saw that Detroit dude? They just ended the game. Did you see that?
Yeah, I heard that they did that.
Dude,
like somebody got hurt.
Dude in Detroit got ambulanced, and the players just kind of stood on the sidelines while the play clock continued to run, and they didn't call them the refs just let it go. And after 7 minutes of play clock, the refs are like, "Yeah, we're kind of done too. You're right. Let's go." I'm calling it. They're not playing, so yeah, you have to call it. They're just standing there refusing to play.
At least the guy's got all his feelings and everything. He's not.
Yeah, and he's laughing to McGruber, I'm sure. So just for you Miami Dolphins fans out there, wanted to throw a random bullet in your direction.
Miami Dolphins.
Just randomly, my wife, who doesn't like football at all, was like, "Remember that guy died for 9 minutes?" And I'm like, "Yeah," in front of his own mother.
Oh,
yeah.
The Bills guy?
And afterwards, the announcer's like, "Play will resume in 10 minutes," and we're like, "I don't think it will. There is literally nobody on the field." They're revving up the bus, man. I don't think you're going to have yourself a little football match here. And that was the Monday night finals of fantasy football. God, that was in top 5 most insane moments in fantasy football history. And also, thank goodness Hallen's better. That's the most important thing, don't get me wrong.
Ashton Genty. He did not look good.
I'm willing to be wrong about the Raiders as long as I don't have to have any of them. I so many years I've been like, I'm not getting any Raiders, and then Raiders good. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah, I'm not kicking the football again, Lucy. That's not what's going on here. Oh, so Fatty, you got a person. Oh, sorry, under the radar. Where'd you get?
Yeah, I got Malik Neighbors for $56.
Okay, I can dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, get a top 5 guy for under 60 at wide receiver seems to be the play in this draft.
Yeah, you got one. Except for Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, they've all been under 60. Oh, and CD went for 64. That's a team I'm interested to see how they're going to turn out.
Oh, I should have mentioned this. When Moo was talking about colors, he was talking about the draft board here and their interesting choice of colors. What is with this person nominating mid wide receivers? This is the second time they did it. They did T. Higgins earlier. Don't do that. Great job. You cheated the bot out of $4. We were going to beat the bot anyway. Like, you eliminated a dead person.
Somebody's going to want him, right?
Yeah, the bot. But
Joseph's a bot, huh? He got his Jahmyr Gibbs and his Josh Allen, and then he bounced.
Did he now? I did that in a draft the other day, but it was a money draft. So I'm like, no one's going to mind. And I'm busy buying bread for my children, as I do 4 times a day.
He might have had a start there, except for the Devonta Smith is a little odd, but it was a bot, so that's probably reasonable. But
well, now he's going to have himself Garrett Wilson.
I wonder if he's going to be any good this year, getting thrown. I mean,
for a bot, this dude's got a decent core.
Yeah.
You could do worse. You could do way, way, way worse as a bot. Like, it seems like whenever I miss 5 minutes, the bot runs in and he goes, he's gone. Let's just do stupid stuff. Here you have 7 tight ends. Let's go.
Let's go.
What do I want to do? First of all, stop with this nickel and dime bullshit. That is not good.
Yeah, it was like $16. It was like sitting there for a second. I'm like,
yeah,
what? Did the
this is
floor
not
already
good.
drop out?
The people stop watching if we let that happen. That's my job to price and force.
I find it funny the guy that Tennessee took to replace A.J. Brown they cut.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I remember that happened, and we had a Tennessee fan on the stream in the draft, and it was like they had learned their favorite aunt had died. They were like, what just happened? They were almost like choking up. Like, we're like, yeah, man, you're trying to enjoy the draft. This stuff happens.
MK's got 2 good wide receivers there. Let's see how he turns with them.
Who do I not want? This guy. I do not want the first quarterback or second quarterback nominated. I have no idea what the market's going to do. Okay, that's what I thought.
Will he go for more than Josh Allen? Nope.
That would be kind of insane.
$4 less. Interesting.
JB, a Football Absurdity longtime regular. What's up, JB? Is the one person without a player so far. Would love to pick his brain for his thoughts on that. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just he knows what he's doing. I want to know what the plan was after we're done. And if you're watching, because you stumbled upon this on YouTube, we have a few strange people watching. Well, sorry, you're not strange people. It's strange that you're watching because we're not.
Welcome.
Welcome. We talk about auction all day on Football Absurdity. if you're especially one of those people who's like, nobody talks about Superflex auction. This is what come to Football Absurdity. You might even get in a Superflex auction league.
What is Brett's got like $37 left? Oof, he only's got 3 guys. Should be interesting to see how the rest of his team shapes out.
Yeah, you got to have money left for the crash. You can't do that. His max bid is 26. Like, I just got my second guy after I said only get one guy, but I'm like kind of, the crash is going to come hard in this auction. So I'd like to have a couple people. And I love Brian Thomas Jr. because they can't double cover him anymore.
Look at you. Collins and Thomas. I like that start, Evan.
Thank you.
What do you think? Travis Hunter. What did you think of him the other night?
I wanted to see him rip off something big. It was all for self-serving purposes. I want people to start doubting Brian Thomas's wide receiver 1 role, so Brian Thomas stays cool, and I get all my shares of him. So I didn't like that he didn't rip stuff off, and I didn't like that they had him play special teams and defense, because I'm like, you're not going to do that. You're Jacksonville. You can't win with defense. You've never won with defense. What are you talking about?
Oh, they had that one year. They had that good defense. Ooh, Brock Bowers.
Oh, yeah,
$34.
with that weird quarterback who should have sucked and somehow had a good year. Bortles.
And they lost to
Blake
the Patriots.
Bortles.
Mr. Garbage Time.
Shucking them all top, yelling Blake Bortles.
I tell you what, I would take it in his career, man. Guy made millions of dollars.
I'll take any of their careers. Any of their careers. Especially now that you have the NIL. Goodness gracious. You don't even have to, like, make it in the NFL anymore. You just have to make it look like you're going to make it.
Being a backup quarterback would be the best.
Yeah, oh, yeah, clipboard Jesus for the win.
Yep.
I've applied for several assistant coaching positions at junior highs and high schools. Yeah, it seems to be the path for people at Football Absurdity who are teachers. Like, we're like, oh, I guess I should probably, like, teach this so at least I can keep them safer. You know, at the very least, I can not have kids get injured and also maybe win some games. So we'll see about that.
What sports?
Football, only football.
Only football?
Yeah, I don't care about any of it. I mean, I watch a lot of other sports, but it's sports, but I only care about the theory of football. Also, my kid's algebra teacher next year is the junior high football coach. And so I'm like, let's hang out, man.
Whoop.
You like algebra?
I just bought Bucky Irving for $43.
How do you feel about that?
A little expensive. I think I lost my mind there for a minute. I thought I don't know. I have no idea why I did that. That was just ridiculous.
I call that a $3 mistake. Yeah, you made a mistake. It probably mattered $3 in the end. You know, who cares?
Yeah, but he is probably, they're saying that, I don't know, man. That's just why did I do that? I don't know. Probably, I don't know. There's other running backs that are better. Well, I was just dumb. Well, we can just now say I did a dumb thing. Everybody, don't do that.
Yeah, that's why we practice. So
exactly.
we can throw an INT occasionally.
Wow.
Do I want Lamicon?
They're supposed to be tailoring more to him this year, so.
Well, yeah.
$43.
The bloom is going to come off the Baker Mayfield rose sometime.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Well, when he first got down there, he had the guy that's now coaching the Titans, or was it the guy that's coaching the Panthers?
See,
was the offensive coordinator?
I lose track when it's the off season.
And then he had Liam, then he had Cohen, who is now the coach of the Jaguars. So it'd be interesting to see who they got to replace Cohen, and if it's going to be any good.
Yeah, that's always the big wild card, isn't it? When their great offensive coordinator or whatever gets snapped up for the HC position somewhere else, and you're like, oh, you're gonna bring in some Chip Kelly, you bring in Arthur Smith, for God's sakes.
Oh, Arthur Smith, that man has the smallest face, so small.
Pittsburgh, man, you were not. Like we would laugh at Cleveland together. We would laugh at Cincinnati together. And then one day Pittsburgh got Aaron Rodgers and Arthur Smith, and the Pittsburgh fan that I teach with wouldn't talk to me anymore because I'm like, yeah, dude, it hurts, doesn't it? Sorry, I
They
feel
they
bad.
slowly have gone downhill ever
They
since they
went in,
won that Super Bowl.
they went insane, yeah. Why did Keenan Williams go for it? Kyron Williams, sorry about that.
He
Oh,
went for
we're
38.
still seeing a heavily inflated market with players going over 10% of projected value, which means that the crash has to come. There's only so many dollars in there. So I'm happy. I'm happy with my decision to get two people. I think you'll be happier with your Bucky Irving as this draft goes on, and you're happy to get
Well,
like
JB and
bargains in
Alex
there.
need to start spending some money here.
JB, do I need to like at you in the Discord, man? Have you realized the draft has started?
One guy's he's just got Jaden Daniels, and dude's got nobody. It's
JB
like,
also was in the draft room like
players aren't getting better.
JB was hanging out in the draft room like half an hour before showtime. I'm like, you are committed, but then I think he probably fell asleep. Or nope, he's there. He is seeing some life. He knows exactly what he's doing. This is not a auction noob. So if he's here and he is, he's doing something, and I want to know what it is so I can think about it.
Wow.
What would you pay for a top 5 quarterback?
Wes is doing what is a strategy I wanted to do already. He's already there. He's got his tight end, his running back, and his quarterback. We'll see how his team turns out. We'll see who I got. Wow, look at that guy.
He's got an $11 max bid, so
yeah,
it's gonna be tough.
How many spots has he got? He's got a fucking shit ton of spots left to fill too.
Yeah, he's gonna bail soon, I bet. That's another reason why you want to save like at least 25% of your money. It's fun to be ticky-tacking over the mid people. It's fun to like be like, whoa, okay, I got skin in this game. Every game, every player, I might get him.
6 positions with $21. That's math.
Well, don't forget he has to fill out a bench too. So
yeah, oh yeah, he's got it's more than 6. He's got 6 bench players.
Plus. He's got an average of $1.9 per slot left.
Yep, $2 per position. That's just crazy.
That's why you don't do that. You want to pre-spend, but you want to save for the market crash. Like you can see the market starting to cool with Drake London going, oh, never mind. JB wants himself some Drake London. Okay, now I know.
So what do you think about auction day draft trading, pick trading during the auction?
What do you mean pick trading?
That's something I've been thinking about.
Elaborate, please.
So let's say, for example, I draft Bucky Irving, but I didn't really want Bucky Irving for $43. And somebody else would be like, I will gladly take Bucky Irving for $43. Then you could tell, if they had the money, you give them Bucky Irving and you get $43 back to spend again in the draft.
My knee-jerk reaction is I don't like it, but that's just based on my family plays a lot of games. You know, Sellers, Catan, Trekking, Ticket to Ride. And in some of them, we're clearly like, we should allow trading. And some of them were like, this should never be allowed. It will grind the game to a halt. And this is one of those situations where my gut thinks that will grind the auction to a halt. And real life auctions are already like 5 hours long. So I'm like, oh no, man.
It's just an idea I had.
Maybe. I would definitely try. I would definitely be part of an experiment where if you did a league like that, I'd show up and be like, all right, I'll trade some picks. Let's see how this works. What do I think is going on here?
Because say one of these guys with a lot of money wanted Bucky Irving. Like, well, here you can have him for $43. But they probably wanted Bucky Irving, but not for $43. So probably nobody would want him. And
I like hurting the people who sit there and treat it like it's a shopping list and you want to bargain on everything. And I'm like, you don't get what's going on here at all. So I don't like that there's an out for them just because they're bad at this. I think
Ooh, look
that
at that, $19
I
running
was
back.
gonna. Oh, that was you. I think that was a really good bet there.
Yes,
I
that
reject.
should have been my first running back.
I
Lucky
reject. I
Herbie.
reject stepping off of that. I think the
Uh,
market for RB2 has not been set yet, and I think you snuck one in there. Nice job.
yeah, got one past him.
Hmm. Got one past me. Hey.
But yeah, there's nobody behind him, really. I mean, Uncle Rico, but
Okay, this is stupid. What's going on now? Chase Brown. Well, maybe MK knows something. I don't want to call him MK stupid. MK knows what he's talking about. So I
should be
will.
a
I
lot of
will.
action with him this year. If he was
Yeah.
pretty good last year.
I'll
Do
listen
you
to
know
MK's logic,
who
man. I'm sure it's good.
who who's the backup in Cincinnati? They got rid of Zoom guy, right? Know what his name? Zach Moss, Zoom guy. And they had that Khalil Herbert guy where they got some rookie now or something. I don't even know who it is.
Everybody swapped backup running backs this year. Like my kids are like, "Ooh, Alexander Madison's injured. Who's he play for?" And I'm like, "I have no idea." Well, who's this guy play
He
for? I'm like,
was
I don't know, man. Everybody traded running backs this year.
he's trying to get a spot on Miami, Alexander Madison. That's right. I think he ran in a touchdown today.
Yeah, and then he was injured after that.
See, now I wonder how good Omari Hampton's going to be.
I know how good he's going to be. He's going to
He's
be
going to be awesome.
He's going to be maybe Austin Janty will be better than him. No one else will be better than him as a rookie.
I can't believe dude took his eye out. It's
Yeah,
so crazy.
yeah. I loved the guy in our Discord who was like, "So is this going to be the news for Najee Harris every week? Oh, he's out. He's week to week with an anvil falling on his head. No, no, he created a train tunnel and a train came out of it and ran him over. You might miss 5 weeks. Like, with that, what's happening now? This cartoon character, mother guy. I don't like that. I'm getting taken on these running backs.
Well, MK's got a pretty. I like the way his team is shaping up. He's got Puka, AJ Brown, Chase Brown. He's got the Brown to Browns going to
Ah,
Browntown, and he's got Omarion Hampton. That's not a bad starting four, but how much money's he got left?
20.
$37.
I have 27. I only have max bid listed, so 27 is his max.
It's not too bad.
Last in tier, Jalen Hurts. I predict we're going to see a spike in prices right now, and then a giant, giant cliff drop. There's a few big banks who I think were napping a little.
Who got him? What do you want? $27. Wow, that's more than his projected average. And he
That's
went to JB's. Got Drake London and Jalen Hurts. Wait, crack the money. All right, we're going. We got something now. $70 on two dudes though. Over $70. That's $80. No math, stupid. It's $70. Yeah, $70. Because he's got 130. I can do math. Ooh, George Kittle.
excuse me. Sorry, but my allergies are acting up.
I've had like some problems too for a couple of weeks now.
I never had allergies for 40 years, and then I moved to the Pacific Northwest, and every August something blooms somewhere that wrecks my shop.
It's crazy here. Every April, or it's like right around April, it's the pollen season, and everything gets colored in yellow. You can't. Like
Oh,
I've made the mistakes of opening up the window. Like, oh, nice! I'm gonna open the windows, and I come back and like my bed is covered in pollen. I'm like, fudge! Now I gotta do the laundry. You dingus! Why'd you open the window? Or like, I'll open the window in the kitchen, and the kitchen table will be covered in pollen. You're like, I guess I can only open the front windows because there's no trees in the front yard.
huh.
Yeah, it's crazy here, man.
You're in North Carolina, right?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You leave your car outside. If your car is outside, it's gonna be yellow.
Are you a proxy Panthers fan now? Because they're exciting this year.
I watch them. I'm
Nice.
interested to see how good Bryce will do, but I'm not like. I was gonna go to a game with my friend, and then we started looking at the ticket prices, and we're like,
Yeah.
it's just cheaper to watch it at home. Like several $100s, and you're just like, this ridiculous. Why is it so much money?
Come on, Joe Burrow's not going for 125. There's too many football absurdity people in here.
I am not spending that much money on this guy.
I'm pretty sure Luis is a football absurdity person too.
Three guys and $44 left.
That's my goal. My first goal for our big money league is get you a quarterback early so I get Joe Burrow for a decent price. Like, come on, I gotta get Moo out of the picture. Otherwise, it's gonna be $28.
That's gonna be yeah, we'll have to see. Quarterbacks, the first couple went for a lot last year, if I remember correctly.
Yep. And the tiers gap is stupid this year. When they first ran the projections, they were like, okay, get the top 5 guys for 30, and then or maybe pay 6 for the 6th guy. And I'm like, that's not how any of this works. See?
That's not how
That's
this
how your
works.
computer model told you this works, and they don't know what's going on.
All right. So, what's your opinion on all the Braylon Allen hype?
Yes,
Yes,
give me
you like
Braylon
him better
Allen.
than Brees?
No, but for $2, like, throw him on the pile.
Throw him on the pile.
Yeah. Football absurdity is definitely very pro Braylon Allen. Although football absurdity right now is heavily best ball, where Braylon Allen makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. I will say I have not done a single Best Ball Mania draft.
What are those?
That's the underdog's big thing where it's like $25 an entry and you can chance to win million or $2
Huh.
million. Like 700,000 people enter. I'm just sticking to the smaller contests with lower entries, like max at 20. Nothing higher.
Let's see. I already have 3 wide receivers, so I'm good.
Yeah, you do.
I do like
Mike Evans.
I do like the 3 wide receiver opening.
That's pretty not. It's not bad. And they're all under like 50, 40, and yeah, look at you almost keep going down but they're still good. Well, hello, how are you doing? Fat stuff. Mike Evans, he went for 22. Not bad. Who got him? Ryan's. 2 guys. George Pickens. That should be an interesting year for Dallas with CD and George Pickens. So let's see. Look at these teams, huh? What do we got here? We have Joseph, Nettle. Is that Noodle or Nettle? JB, MK, Wise, Wiz, Alex, Luis, myself, Evan, Logan, Ryan, and Brett.
How are you liking your team so far?
I like everything but Bucky fucking Irving. I hate that. I don't know what. Man, I spaced out on that one. Why I did that, I'll never know.
It'll be fine.
Well, it's just like a lot of quarterbacks. Oh, because I am stuck on quarterback. There you go. Move it to this. There we go. Tyreek Hill. Interesting. Do you think Tyreek Hill is going to be anything this year?
No, I think he's
Or do you
done.
think he's on the decline?
I think he's done.
Too many distractions. Guy's crazy, man.
Too many
A lot of
distractions.
kids.
Also, he's a speed guy, and those people fall off a cliff. He's not a
Yeah.
separation guy. Give me an old separation dog like Devontae Adams over at Tyreek Hill.
No. Yeah, I was wondering if it was just the wrist last year, if there was more to it.
I mean, dude got hauled out of his car by police outside the opening game. That's when I'm like, huh, I may have regretted my decision to roster Tyreek Hill.
Like $22, huh?
You
Interesting.
you have one job, and it's go to your job. So not a great start, man. See if people bite on this thing.
Whoa, DeAndre Swift.
Oh, well, I got a bot. Whoop-de-doo.
Oh, if you look at it, Alex and Wise are have the same strategy right now. They both got one of each position. Doing what I wanted to do that I didn't end up doing. Because
Yeah.
I went crazy and spent $43 on Bucky Irving. So I'm very interested to see how these teams turn out with those guys. Especially Wise, because he went high on everybody.
Yeah.
Alex kind of bargain shop though for his team, other than Trey McBride.
I don't want to be sitting on $90 right now.
No. He has 100 and he's a bot. James Cook. Is James Cook's fool's gold this year? Was it just a coinky dink last year that he got all those touchdowns?
I'm not in it for the touchdowns. I'm in it for the utility. Like, give me half as many touchdowns, and I still like you're probably close to top 12. Pay $23 for top 12. What are your thoughts on James Cook? Ryan wants Devontae Adams, I guess. Ryan does
I
not
think
like.
there will be
Go for
I
it.
think he'll come back down. I don't think he'll be as good as he was last year. You can't. That was just like the year with Jamal Williams where he had all those touchdowns and then he didn't
Yeah.
repeat it the next year. I think he will be in the top 15 probably.
I'll take that for $27.
Yeah.
I can't roll
Just
in
hope
with
they
like
don't hold a grudge.
can't
For
roll
all
in
the
with like
nonsense he
Tony
pulled
Pollard
during
by
camp.
RB1.
Tony Pollard would be interesting. Now that what's the Majigger's got an ankle sprain.
God, I was
I'd
so
be screwed.
glad that Tataroya dropped that touchdown. So glad. Like, you can't have my Tataroya, okay? I scouted him. I watched the tape. I get Tataroya, okay? You don't get him just because he scored a touchdown preseason. You're like, what? Who is this? No. I'm rooting for the guy, obviously, but I was like, I hate, you know how it is. Like, you study and study and study and study, and then preseason week 1 happens, and everybody all of a sudden knows what you know. And you're like, what? God.
Everyone's like, we're onto this guy now.
I watched so much tape, and then you just watch 2 seconds, and you're into him. No. Come on. I deserve him. Me.
What are you doing, crazy boy?
I'm confused as to why anyone wants any part of the Saints this year, like at all.
I mean, because like Kellen Moore was in Philadelphia last year, and say like Alvin Kamara, that's $20. I mean, like last year, Alvin Kamara got a lot of dump downs. I don't know if they'll do that in Kellen Moore's offense because Saquon didn't have a lot of last year. So.
Exactly.
And he's getting old.
Yup.
But for $20, I guess can't hurt, you know.
I guess I need a quarterback. Do you have a quarterback yet? No.
I do not.
That's not good for me. Okay.
I couldn't bring myself to spend more than $25 on any of these guys, and they all went for like 27, 28, 28, 30.
I would have grabbed.
I would have grabbed $6. I would have
grabbed Burrow for
RJ
25.
Harvey, is he fool's gold this year?
The scouts of Football Absurdity say he's got it. I'm like, they've got the line. No, I'm in an RJ Harvey.
Yeah.
TJ Harvey.
I'm just, it just
come
makes
down
me.
By my water.
They, because they pick up what Dobbins, so it's just like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
And they got all those other guys, and they got Estime and whatever.
Although Dobbins was only like $2.75 million, right?
Yeah, he wasn't that much money.
I see why they were like, we have the worst running backs and the best line. Let's just not suck at this obvious part of our job.
That I'm interested in watching the AFC West this year, though.
I do like the Chiefs being like, how bad can we actually get before Patrick Mahomes can't take us to the Super Bowl?
I'm just interested to see because like now they've got the Chargers, the Raiders.
Yeah,
Who's the other team?
the
Fudge.
Broncos.
The Broncos. They all like Peyton's Bowl winning coach. Carroll's a Super Bowl winning coach. Harbaugh went to Super Bowls. Didn't win any, but he went to Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And he's won a national title. So like now you've got 3 excellent coaches in its division with Andy Reid. That's stuff. You don't have idiots like Brandon Staley and
Goodness gracious.
Antonio Pierce.
Or that dude who traded a first-round pick for a second-round pick. Josh McDaniel.
Yeah.
That
So it should be interesting.
You remember that when that happened? It was like 2009.
Josh McDaniels is a horrible head
He
coach.
traded a first-round pick. He traded a first-round pick like the next year for a second-round pick this year, and we're like, bro, nobody stopped you and said you're literally trading a dime for a nickel. Like, what is going on? Like, you're an idiot.
Yeah, the guy should never get another head coaching job.
Who's in there? Raldala, hey, he likes the AFC West. Who do you like in the AFC West? Who's your team? What do you think's going to happen? Can we take down the Chiefs? And MK is digging the Laporta stash. Yep. Can't disagree with you there.
I didn't even see that. That's hilarious.
Sorry if I butchered your name. I'll try to learn it. Raladala. Yes, that looks right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Sorry, I don't like to butcher people's names. Multiculturalism is important. I teach 6th grade.
What was I reading something a couple weeks ago where they were talking about mustaches, goatees, and beards? And I think people were in the I think the category was beards were okay, mustaches were okay, but goatees were a no-no.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why are you shaving part of your face and not another part of your face? I don't get it. Like,
yeah, I mean, I had a goatee for a little.
I did too. I was 18. I just was so proud that I had facial hair at all. You know who has facial hair now? My sons.
Your boy? Your sons? You teach them to shave yet?
Like 6 months. They don't want it. They're proud of their facial hair. And I'm like, okay, well, you wait till like you see it doesn't grow for like 4 years, and you're like, yeah, I'm not. But it's annoying. I don't want to teach I learned how to shave from my dad when I was 16 years old. My kids barely turned 12, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Okay, so people like Tony Pollard, I guess. People who are smart like Tony Pollard, I guess. I'm going to revisit the Tony Pollard tape. Okay, Raladala likes the Broncos. Mahmood likes the Chiefs. It's fine. The only other male teacher at the school I taught last year was a Pittsburgh fan, and we got along. We just made fun of the Browns and the Bengals defense. It was fine.
My neighbors are diehard Browns fans. It's hilarious.
That's too bad for them, man.
They go up to Cleveland every year, and they go to a game. And there's a Cleveland Browns bar in Durham, North Carolina. I did not know that. That was like, that's outrageous. I bet if I looked hard enough, I could find a Bears bar.
Yeah, I'm sure you could, but it's like Cleveland. They should shut down all the Cleveland bars. Those can't be good for society. Just their existence.
I don't know. Did I ask you this? Are you touching any Steelers this year?
No. Arthur Smith. No, thank you. Aaron Rodgers. No. like Mike Tomlin is going to go on a double homicidal rampage by week 2. And it's just going to be a mess. No. No, thank you. Are you?
No.
Yeah,
no.
That's the beauty of auction is I never have to think about it. I'm just like not going to draft like this 80% of players. Hated it before I saw it. Still hate it.
If Aaron Rodgers wasn't the quarterback, I might have interest in the running backs.
Yeah, agreed. Well, no, Arthur Smith. The running backs.
Yeah, then the whole trading for Jono. That team just looks like a mess, man.
They became a joke. It was kind of embarrassing for me. You don't even want Caleb Johnson, MK says? I don't want Caleb Johnson.
No, not right now. Not with Aaron Rodgers and him being a rookie.
He's already gone here. He went for 9. Jimmy P liked him.
If there's anybody, if I had to draft a Steeler, it would probably be Jalen Warren.
Sure.
Just because he's a little veteran.
Yeah, and you got to throw to somebody.
I mean, after having DK last year, I don't want DK, and especially in this offense. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, no, thank you. Period on that, man.
Say what you will about Seattle. When they trade a player, he's usually dusty old bones full of green dust, and they figured it out first. So whenever the Steelers trade away or let a player go, I'm like, that dude's probably over.
I mean, did DK have to get a cart ride to go to the bathroom last year or something?
Was that him?
Was that last year? Somebody. I know Paul Pierce
years ago.
And I think maybe it was 2 years ago.
But yeah, that you're like, huh. All you Caleb Johnson stands, feel free to argue in the chat. Your views will be warmly accepted and discussed. And that's what we do here. We don't say you suck and have bad opinions. We're just like, okay, you have a different opinion. We can learn from each other. Let's interact like human beings should. Let's get to the bottom of this. Do you have a quarterback yet?
No, I do not.
Knock it off.
I've been just looking. Oh my goodness! I've been just looking at the teams right now. And Needle he's I kind of like his team. Other than Jalen Waddle, but that is just a personal preference. Heavy.
I'm not a big Jalen Waddle fan. Decent enough wide receivers. I'm not a fan of paying $24 for 2 bench dudes who you'll never start over Ashton Jeanty and Kyron Williams and Terry McLaurin.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they went bot mode for that.
Maybe he might be in bot mode.
Lamar Jackson. Yes. What is that a question to? I'll talk about Lamar Jackson any day of the week. $31. Sounds about right.
He should be good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, he should be good every year. Every year he's good. But, I think this year he's probably got a bigger chip on his shoulder.
41 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. I'm like, what the? Bro, I watched every single play. And I'm like, how are you not throwing interceptions? You just run all over the field all the time. How are you not throwing interceptions?
He's just him.
Chris
Godwin, I don't think he's going to be anything this year. I think that ankle is worse than we thought.
Yeah, and McMillan is going to get a lot of action. Bucky Irving's going to get the flats. I don't know what the role for him in the mid-powered, mid-range Tampa Bay offense is.
Wasn't his foot basically facing the wrong way?
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot about that. That was against the Ravens, wasn't it?
Somebody, I don't know. That's just thinking about this. Just like the Raven the other night when they had the thing where he got hurt, where you see his leg bending the wrong way. You're like, okay, I don't need to see any more of that.
I don't remember that from the Ravens game.
Yeah, I was watching something and it was like one of the guys got some of the third stringer guy got hurt and his leg went.
Oh yeah, it's too bad. I did watch Anthony Richardson get completely murdered.
And then he hurt his pinky. Oh man. That's such a great pick.
We got animated discussion going on here. I'll catch you up. MK says Igbuka didn't take any snaps from the slot. If Godwin does somehow come back from healthy, means it's good for him, right? Igbuka, I watched every snap he played because I'm an Ohio State fan. That dude gets separation. I'm not sure him not taking snaps from the slot means anything at this point. No doubts about that. Yeah. I would guess he would go after him in one quarterback auction. Sure, I'll go after anybody. For like $25, maybe $30, depending on the market. Sure, yeah. I mean, I can make it up. I didn't do it here because I don't know. I wasn't sure the market would when the market would. I'm out. Never mind. I'm always sure. I don't know. Maybe I'll rethink it. Would you pay $30 for a top three quarterback in one quarterback auction, 4 points for passing touchdown?
How many points per passing touchdown?
Let's say four.
No. Even at 6, that's a lot of I mean, that's a lot of your budget going to one position. But I mean,
Yeah.
like, what's the difference
Ah,
between the top 5 and the? I mean, other than like
Anne
the
Marie,
bottom guys, it's
you
just
want
a
to turn out
few
that light?
points
Would it be
a
more
game.
comfortable? You sure? If I turned it off, would you be more comfortable? Okay.
I would say $25 is my limit on a quarterback.
I think that's quite reasonable. The question really is, am I in a league where Joe Burrow is going to go for $28? If so, yeah, I'll take a $30 quarterback. If not, give me Joe Burrow for 15. I'm good. Excuse me. Bot has so much money left. $70. I don't get that. Like sometimes the bots spend all their money right away, and sometimes the bots just have like a third of their budget left over. And I'm like, did you just put two bot settings, bad and horrible? Is that you just called it a day? And it always scares you to pay a lot for anything. Well, check out my draft guide because I talk about how, based on how the auction's going, you can confidently overpay early in a lot of draft patterns, knowing that you'll make up the savings later. It's all
Yeah,
about
usually
yeah,
you get
because
in early, and then before the end of the tiers, that's when they start going for crazy money. Yeah, you get in
it's
early and you make steals
it's
sometimes.
closed system economics. If there's a little going early, a lot will be going late. If there's a lot going early, they'll go for a little late. There's no money being injected into the system from outside. It's how closed system economics works.
Guys will always end up being cheaper than your. There'll always be bargains later on
Thoughts on
because
Bryce
everybody else
Young?
went for
The
money.
move. Thoughts on Bryce Young?
I think he'll be good this year.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
think that.
I don't want him in a
I think.
quarterback one. I'll take him. Sure, great in a super flex.
I think the benching did a lot last year. You
Oh yeah,
saw how he played the last few games of the season.
he's
I
got
think uh, coach that coach knows what he's doing, and he'll be all right.
he's got my homie Tedoroya.
Yep, he's got a good supporting cast. He's got him. He's got Thielen. They've got a good, decent running back, and
Yeah,
they've got good backup wide receivers, and tight ends unproven, but we'll see what happens there.
yeah,
David and Joko, only if Joe Flacco's a quarterback.
yep. Which he will be. Well, I know. I guess Shadur actually looked really good.
Oh, that wasn't against starters.
No, of course not. But you know, he can only do what you ask him to do.
Yep. I know that team is just so crazy. We'll have 5 quarterbacks.
Mark Andrews is going to go under the radar. Most likely broke. Oh, Isaiah likely broke his foot. Wait, he did?
Yeah, he got carted off. He's not going to be around until the first part of
How
the
did I, as
season.
a number one Ravens fan, miss this?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, MK. Dang, that sucks. Well, it's good for my son, who worships Mark Andrews because of his type 1 diabetes. But actually, you know what? That's all I care about. That's good. It's great. I mean, it's not great that Isaiah likely got injured, but it's great that Mark Andrews is going to have a bounce back. Oh, you're checking that? I think I found it. Here, I'll go ahead and link it, man. I spend a
Yes.
lot of time thinking about this. Like a lot. So I hope you find it useful. Post the link here. Paste.
The Broncos put the boots to the 49ers. I just saw that. So if we're looking at, wow, Needle is almost done. He's got 4 guys left. A very interesting team.
Oh, hold on. I have to totally overbid right now. There's no way you're going to let me have this guy. Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, we are Travion stans.
Oh, he's probably, especially since the other night when he went Labadiboo, ran that touchdown back or the thing
And
back.
again, I'm an Ohio State fan. I watch them. I make the calls every year where I'm like, this dude's got it. This dude doesn't have it. It's not hard. I've watched literally every single play.
Didn't he share backfield with
That horrible
the
man, yeah.
domestic abuser?
That, yeah. No, not the bad man, Andy, but a guy who between the draft and preseason got in a serious domestic violence situation with the opposite gender. So, yeah.
And he hasn't even signed his
Hasn't
contract
even
yet.
signed his contract. He just no one's heard from him since then. You're like, you were like a third round pick, bro. All you have to do is like, not do that to people. It's like when they get me in, they get me into the hardest classes, and I'm like, what happened with the last sub? Why am I here? And they're like, the last sub said we were horrible. I'm like, why would you say that? Of course you're horrible. You're 9 years old and there's 25 of you in a room. Why wouldn't you be horrible?
There's
That's not
25 of
it's
you.
not a you thing. That's called being a person. So I don't know why. All you have to do is be here for 6 hours and not say awful things to children. So I just don't get why you can't like not do that to a woman in the 3 months before you sign your contract. It's just don't. It's not the hardest thing in the world.
Ah.
Oh, you
Oh,
got
I got
yourself
him
a
for
vodka.
8.
That's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I've never gotten him before. I've never been on him. Calvin Ridley, he might be worth something this year.
He might be. I might. Whoa, now he's up to $8. Never mind.
$8 is
Oh,
not
it's
bad.
Praj is on
Considering,
the
like,
rise. Look at that Praj. Huh.
who
Interesting.
else? Who averaged $3? Who else they got to throw the ball to?
Yeah.
So. Look at just the bottom is falling out now. This guy's going for $8.
Maybe not. Okay, do you have a quarterback yet?
No,
God dang it. Killing me.
I'm probably gonna be getting a dollar guy.
I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna have to overpay. I'm gonna have to pick somebody I really like and just overpay because you know quarterbacks better than me. If I bid, no bid. Okay, how about this guy? Maybe hit this. Nope, there it is. See, I told y'all. All y'all watching right now. Told y'all. I'm like, need Moo out of the way because you do this to me every single time. Okay, nobody else bid. Let Moo have his quarterback, and then I don't have to go.
There we go. I got Bo
Thank
Nix.
God.
I got my rainbow. Him and Cortland Sutton. There you go.
Okay.
Rainbow Connection. I wonder how many people know that Kermit the Frog song.
If
Or am I dating myself?
If I have a bar, I think its name is going to be the Rainbow Connection. Either that or what was that? What was that state park we saw the other day? The Flaming Geyser.
The Flaming Geyser.
I'd love a gay bar called the Flaming Geyser, and I'm not even gay. That's how much I would love it. Yeah. My wife's on board with my plans to own a gay bar, so let's find somebody who will believe in you like that. Yeah, you feel old now. Well, guess what? We're not for upstart 20-somethings who want to mouth off on the internet. We're for people who just want to think about ball. So you've come to the right place.
Wow, looking at the teams. Wow, it's just Needles in the lead here. He's still got his 11 guys, right? Where is he at?
Yep. Bot's still sitting on $70.
What is that, Alex? What is he doing?
Botting it up. Like I said, either the bots overspend earlier or they never spin. It's like you only have 2 settings on bots, and they're both horrible. You can't like turn the dial to the middle in your bot algorithm.
$2.
Eric. E-Rock's in the chat. Hey, everybody! If you don't know Eric Bra, he's a famous voice actor and the officiant at my wedding. Give him a follow on social media. It's what
You
is
know,
he?
you need to start saying the best wedding ever, right,
That was
Evan?
pretty good. Yeah. Check out his show, The Broadcast. I think. Are you still on Twitch, Eric? Popular streamer today. Was she Rice? Huh? All right. Okay.
Who got
I
him? Oh, $14. Holy Jesus!
yeah.
Holy snake!
There is no discount. Let me just get some Busta here.
JB needs a tight end. He's got like
Yeah.
seven.
Let's see if I can dangle some chud in the water.
That's not going to be interesting. Having to decide who to start at wide receiver every week.
Twitch on
But you
Tuesday
got
and sometimes Thursday. Check him out. An amazing human being. Also, he runs the Thursday Night Farce Ball. He calls the plays, and I produce, where we make fun of the Thursday night games live. Remind me for a minute after the stream, Moo, I want to ask you something about Thursday Night Farce Ball.
Okay.
Thanks.
So let's see. What are we looking at the teams? Who's your favorite team so far, Evan, besides your own team?
Good question. All right, let's take a look. That's right. Wally's not here to talk for an hour about everybody. Joseph's has got a nice core and literally nothing else after those 5 people. Nettie.
Oh, I thought that's Nettie. I thought it was Needle. I've been
Nettie.
calling him Needle.
That's fine. I didn't correct you, man. Your talent. I was like, maybe he's doing a bit. Just let him do it.
No, I look like an L. I couldn't read it. It's so small. I'm making it bigger. Here we go.
Nettie's okay.
Oh, it is Nettie. The I. Oh, I thought the I was an E.
JB is pretty solid. Eager to see what he does at tight end, where he's thinking, though. MK, solid. No holes at all. I think MK is my favorite so far. Weez needed to not spend all of his money on 5 players. It's a great 5 players, but like you should have money now. Alex has a bunch of questionable wide receivers. I don't want anything to do with Alex's wide receivers. Tyreek Hill, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin. Like this, just might as well start a giant box as a question mark on it every week in that slot. Luis has Joe Burrow, nice. Metcalf, done. Nah. Barkley and Henry, okay. If you spent $128, no, thank you, done. Fatty has, Amu has Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors, Cortland Sutton, Burkett Irving, Charlie Covered, George Kittle. Oh, I like you and MK the most so far. Logan, I think, botted it out, so I'm not going to get my 2 cents. Justin Fields, I love Ryan's wide receivers. I hate his everything else. Or, yeah, Ryan could be a woman, or any gender. I hate their everything else.
The person.
Brett, yeah.
The human being, Ryan.
Brett, Brett's okay. I don't like Jonathan Taylor at all for any price. So you and MK. That's my final answer. I need to pay attention to get a quarterback.
Yeah, you do.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's see here.
Dak Prescott. Who's getting Dacky?
Tucker Craft, Matthew, stop asking me to give heart to everything, guy. It's getting in the way of me reading people's posts. Tucker Craft, Matthew Golden, stocks up. Jadine Reed in a boot. I don't like to hear about these preseason injuries, man.
I don't like that boot. I don't know. I had Jaden Reed last year, and he was hit or miss.
Yeah, he's my best ball guy.
Who's going to get Baker Mayfield here?
I think I'm going to get I think I'm gonna get. Wait, did I miss him? No, I just missed him. Never mind. Because I think I'm gonna get Dak Prescott and Justin. No, Trevor Lawrence. You know what? Ah, dang it. I was gonna try to be in on. I want Trevor Lawrence and somebody. I don't know who yet. Oh, JJ McCarthy. Let's do that. Trevor Lawrence and JJ McCarthy. That's who I'll pair up here. Cut one of them after week 3.
It'd be interesting to see if Trevor Lawrence is a bounce back because of like like Baker had last year.
The thing I really like about you and MK is that you're not spending stupid money for players you're not going to start. Like your only bench guy is Egbuka, and you need maybe Cortland Sutton watches up, maybe Aaron Jones watches up. You need that insurance, so it makes sense. But these people who have
Yeah.
like 3 great wide receivers, and then are paying $10 for a fourth, and I'm like, you're just paying $10 to give yourself a headache every single week. Come on, man, enjoy fantasy football, not I'm paralyzed by decision football. Thoughts on Olave this year and just Saints in general? Done. No, thank
Wouldn't
you.
touch Olave with a 10-foot
It's
pole.
why I
One
do.
hit and that guy is done.
It's why I do auction because I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think, well, are they worth the 150th pick? I'm just like, no, they are not worth $1 of my time. Not gonna have a
Well,
word of that.
I mean, Olave is supposed to be good, but like if he just gets hit again, I mean, he's just
Yeah.
donezo.
Looking forward. Oh,
Yeah.
he's there. Somebody's in here. JB's in here. Looking forward to my 5th place finish with this team. Well, 5th place will make the playoffs in the 12 teamer. So all you gotta do is get in there. You just gotta get yourself a share. That's what my fantasy football team does. They always start off undefeated because I train. Then they poop the bed for midway through the season because I forget to play the waiver wire because I'm in 17 leagues. And then I figure it out, and then we do well in the postseason. You know? Do you find your teams do the same? You do well in the postseason.
When I get there, I haven't been there forever. The last 3 years have been horrible, man.
The last 6
Like,
years have been me and Eric. Either one of us has made
yeah,
the finals. Like we're doing.
last year was just like I get like an injury every year, and then that's it, just done. You're like, ah, well, you're done now, and then you. That's why I'm kind of looking forward to this year because I mean, that's why I like the lower the bench spots because that leaves more people in a free agency for you to, people can't hoard everybody, and you're like that gives bad teams a better chance to find a guy as opposed to like when you have the too many bench slots, then you can just sit there on guys.
Yeah. Then that makes me the shark, where I'm like, yeah, I've this whole system. I'm just gonna sit on these guys. Yeah, that definitely. And I don't like things that benefit me because I'm good enough. Let's benefit
And that,
everybody else. Like,
and that one bench slot is 12 extra guys in the free agency that
yeah.
that wouldn't have been there before. MK has been very, very disciplined.
Yeah, MK's a FA regular. You're not showing up in early August to mock if you're not like, I'm working out some stuff, man. I'm not even thinking about a bench. I have enough money for one.
Craziest team is Netties.
Let's take a look. Go on.
We've got Genty, Williams, Harrison, Worthy, Laporta, McLaurin, Waddle, Montgomery, Purdy, Tracy, Andrews. It's just like I like most. I like Williams. I like Laporta. I like McLaurin. I like Montgomery. I like Purdy. I like Andrews. I'm worried about Worthy and Waddle. Just Miami just worries me entirely. And I like is Gadaboo going to take Tracy's job?
Whom
I
do
don't
you
know.
think will most? JB says, whom do you think will most outperform? Right. Yeah. Whom do you think will most outperform ADP this year? This guy right here. I think.
Jordan Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is the only running back left, and I only have 2 running backs. Ryan, I will. Okay, you're gonna have to max me out, dude. Sorry, but I'm set everywhere
Who do I
else.
think overperformed their ADP this year? Interesting.
Right now, Travion Henderson, but that's going to change. Right now, Omarion
You know what?
Hampton,
I'm
but
going to
that's
say
going to
Ricky
change.
Pearsall.
Ricky Pearsall, okay.
Yeah.
That's my
I would
problem.
think
Is
he.
like all these guys are going to change once people like actually wake up and like, why am I letting RB2s go for under $10?
I think bold take. He'll be a top 15 wide receiver this year.
Wow. And chat, feel free to chime in. Like we don't know everything. That's why we talk. Whom do y'all think will most outperform their ADP?
What's happening? What happened? What just happened? Chris Olave went for $7. You're never gonna get that $7 back. Caleb Williams went for $2. Ah. Here we go, Ricky Pearsall. We just talked about him. Gonna go for $4. Over my budget. I couldn't bid on mine. $6. Ah. Well, I can only offer $1 now. Oh well, looks like I'm sitting out for a while. But it's not a bad team. I like my team so far, other than Bucky Irving. I could spend that money in 2 guys. So one Bucky Irving. Tommy. Oh well. Who we fighting over? Cooper Kupp. That is quite the haircut in that picture.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're not instilling any more confidence in me, which I have zero.
What is this? This is a bold fashion choice. Okay. What did he go for? Cooper Kupp went for $3. What are we doing? I think Cooper Kupp should have been $1, but Tank Bigsby, $1. He's going for $1. All right, now we get to see how Wise fills up his team. Wheezy. I'm probably murdering it, like I do every name.
I don't know.
This is on the same person who didn't know my neighbor's name for the first 6 months I lived here.
That's not too weird.
Like they introduced themselves and everything, and then I would hang out with them and I would never say their name.
Oh yeah.
And then like six months into it, the lady goes, "You don't remember our names, do you?"
That's one.
Like,
That's one benefit of having a wife. Is at least like 10 times a week I'm like, oh, by the way, this is my wife Annie. Oh, that's your name. I totally forgot. Didn't want you to know. Okay, like, and they'll be like, I know your wife, and I'm like, oh, I just wanted you to meet again. And then they say their name, I'm like, yes. Okay, thank you.
Jordan Addison. See,
Keenan
that's what
Allen with his new
Travis
home.
Hunter. That's what
Maybe.
Rashee Rice should have been going for, $3, because he's going to get a bigger suspension than Jordan Addison.
Yeah. People I know who are usually right about this say it's going to be 6 reduced to 5 on appeal.
Yeah, that's 5 games, though, man.
Yeah, that's a third of the fantasy
completely
season.
out of it. Yeah, you can be completely out of it. Okay, who are we nominating here?
I'm just nominating Trevor Lawrence because I want to not sleep on him. I want him on my team to round out J.J. McCarthy in case J.J. McCarthy busts. And the earlier theme with Drake London, with Darnell Mooney injured, Drake London should shoot up too. It's a great point.
Yes.
Justin Herbert also with the bold hair choice. If McLaurin misses time, I'm saying Debo might have a boom.
I do think Keenan Allen will do very well this year.
Okay, hold on.
I think they traded for Debo, so they're probably going to use the shit out of him.
Who doesn't have a quarterback? One person, and their max is 1, so I'm confident nominating Trevor Lawrence for 1.
I think it's 2.
That's okay. And your max is 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip there. Rather than bid 5 when you bid 4.
I can't believe nobody bid on Justin Herbert.
You got him for 1?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Oh, you got him for 1. Okay.
Yeah. I was like, huh. All right, then.
I don't know what else I want.
Right? I could like stop right now and I'd be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna call a 3 minute break. If that's okay. 3 minute potty break.
Yeah,
Everybody, we'll be
yeah,
back
go
in
ahead.
3 minutes.
I'll hang out here and look at the teams and
Appreciate it.
discuss. So I don't know if everybody can see. Let's see. We got Joseph's team. He's drafted Jameer Gibbs, Josh Allen, Josh Jacobs, Devontae Smith, Garrett Wilson, Kean Coleman, Jaden Reed, and Kyler Murray. I don't know if you have Josh Allen, if you really needed to pick up Kyler Murray, but it's always nice to have a backup during the bye week so you don't have to sit there and fight people. Who just went? Evan Ingram for $3. That's not bad. Went to JB. JB's got a shaping up to be a good team here. Well, now we're going to Nettie's team. Ashton Genty, Kyron Williams, Marvin Harrison, Sam Laporta, Terry McLaurin, Jalen Waddle, David Montgomery, Brock Purdy, Tyrone Tracy, and Mark Andrews. Do not like Jalen Waddle. That is the biggest. Other than that, I like this team. Just no Jalen Waddle. I don't know. Just Jalen Waddle. Denver went for $3. It's a good $3 pay. Dare not disappoint you, Alex. Now we're on to JB's team. Drake London, Jalen Hurts, Brees Hall, George Pickens, Tony Pollard, Caleb Johnson, Zay Flowers, Jamison Williams, Rasheed Rice, Travis Hunter, and Evan Ingram. I like everyone, but I like Rasheed Rice, but that's just $14 for a guy you know is going to get suspended. That's just, I guess it's okay. It's not too expensive, but it's not too much. Tucker Kraft. Really? Isn't he hurt? Didn't he hurt himself? We're nominating hurt players now. Probably nominated by a bot. It was. By Brett? No, I don't know. Someone nominated this guy. Ramondre Stevenson. I like JB's team. MK, Puka, AJ Brown, Chase Brown, Omarion Hampton, Tatoria McMillan, TJ Hawkinson, Dak Prescott, J.K. Dobbins, and Ricky Pearsall. I like this team very much. Very, very much. Wheezy, W-E-Z-E. I'm not going to murder your name anymore, buddy. Jamar Chase, Devon Achane, Brock Bowers, Lamar Jackson, Calvin Ridley, and Tank Bigsby. This was what I wanted to try, but he beat me to it and did it better than I could have. But we're interesting to see how the rest of the team shapes up because he's only got $9. So that's a bunch of dollar players. Oh, Nettie just got Drake May. I like Drake May. Should be a good quarterback this year. Just Josh McDaniels is an okay offensive coordinator, just not a good head coach. Travis Etienne Jr. That is a backfield that you'll have to figure out. That is one you'd want to own everyone in just so you know who the right person is. Alex, Jaden Daniels, Trey McBride, Kenneth Walker III, Tyreek Hill, James Conner, DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, Jalen Warren, Caleb Williams, Denver. Everything but the wide receivers. You've got, I don't know, I'm just very skeptical on those wide receivers. DJ Moore might be good, but Chris Godwin's foot was on backwards, and Tyreek Hill, hopefully he, who's that? Has a bounce back year. Luis R., Saquon, Derrick Henry, Joe Burrow, DK Metcalf, Travis Kelce, Brian Robinson, Odunze Addison, and Stevenson. This is not a bad team. I'm a little scared on Metcalf because of who his offensive coordinator is, but, they paid him all that money, so he should be getting the ball a lot. I like the Ramondre pick for $3. Not even going to comment on my team because I ruined it with Bucky Irving for $43. Evans' team, Nico Collins, Brian Thomas, and Jigba. I like those wide receiver starts. Very nice. Cook and Henderson are decent backs. Loveland, I don't know because he's a Bear. And McCarthy and Lawrence. I like both those guys. I like McCarthy and I like Lawrence. You've got a steady, safe quarterback and then a quarterback with upside in McCarthy. That's a very good plan. Logan, McCaffrey, Higgins, Lamb, McConkey, Pacheco. I don't like Higgins. Do not like Higgins. Other than that, the team is fine. But you're going to have to start picking up players because you can't take the money. It's got $10. Wow. So we've got a bunch of people bailed, so it's a bunch of Autobots now. Roll out. Ryan, Jefferson, Evans, Adams, Kamara, Harvey. I have to nominate a player. Who am I going to nominate? Nomination. Beautiful balloon. Ryan. We're Ryan, right? Jefferson, Evans, Adams. Great wide receivers. Kamara, Harvey, Mixon. I don't like Mixon, but the other two are fine.
Thank you.
Njoku, Jerry Jeudy, Justin Fields, Baker Mayfield, Olave, Myers. Olave, it's just scary, man. That is pretty scary. But I like Myers and I like Mason.
JV, if you want to fire one, you know it'll fill. I got to cook my family dinner after this, but otherwise I'd do it. Also,
Right.
I think I've given my kids way too much screen time, so they probably need to be walked like, dogs.
I like Brett's team. I don't mind it too much. Taylor's a little expensive, but everything else looks great. Cup is a little iffy, but you've got Brown, Jennings, and Tebow Samuel to take up that slack. Now we're in the $2 range, $2 land. Other than Alex, who bailed with $58.
Yep.
That's amazing. Jordan Love.
I'm looking at this totally meaningless chart here. Cool. It has been looked at. See, I need bench players since I lost out on Jordan Mason. Okay, what running back still on the board would you tolerate on your team?
Ford.
Yes.
Gadaboo.
That's a good one.
Sanders. Maybe Kareem Hunt. Mostert if I'm desperate. And then the rest are just like Tyler Algier wouldn't be too bad. They want to run the ball more, so they're not going to just beat the crap out of Bijan.
I might. What's Dameon Pierce's height and weight? Because, like you said, Joe Mixon's not going to be it all season. He's going to go down.
Right, and then you got let's see, yeah, they just drafted Woody Marks too. So they've got Omarion No, they've got the guy you can't pronounce his last name, whatever it was, Magula Wale or whatever. They've got
Dare Ogugawale.
Yep, they've got him. They've got Woody Marks.
I watch his sister Pierce. A lot because she plays for Seattle, and I watch a lot of the WNBA games, and I'm always the guy being like, "You got to say it right, okay? It's not that hard, okay?" Her brother kicked an extra point. It was the greatest thing ever. But I get that it's tricky. Did I miss anybody? I just want my running backs, and then I think I can be done. Chat's done. Oh yeah, yes please. Thank you. What do I gotta do?
Nick Chubb is our other guy. So we've got 5 running backs. Nick Chubb, who's just borrowed time. Joe Mixon, Dameon Pierce, Mgule Wale, and Woody Marks.
That certainly is. It's like you certainly got a lot of pips. Where's your Gladys Knight, man? What are you doing? You can't have all pips. And I'm dating myself now. All right, cool. Anyway.
Kenneth Walker, wow, looking at the chart, looking at the chat, Mahmoud says Walker's already hurt. Wow, if Walker's already hurt, that sucks. Look at that. Ryan filled out his team with where's his kicker? Does he have a kicker? No kicker. We still got to get a kicker.
Did anyone throw out Cam Little yet?
I have no idea who Cam Little is.
He kicked a 70-yarder yesterday.
Oh, that guy. No.
Okay, I want to throw him out. That's got to be comedy. That's got to be comedy gold. Getting people to bid $5 for a kicker is like one of my favorite things to do late in auctions. Okay, what did I get? I got Cam Scatabo. Okay, I'll take him.
This part of the draft needs to move faster. But it's those people with a lot of money that slow it up. Like, dude's got
Yep.
$56. What are you
Yep.
doing with $56? It's
Yep.
like,
Give me the pass button, Yahoo. Freaking come on, man. You have no idea how
I
this
mean,
works at all.
he's gonna end up with the draft with over $40 left. That's just craziness.
I love how Justin Tucker is still projected for $1. 2025
No,
2025 projected stats. Projected
why
points.
can't you act? Why do these guys
Projected
act a fool in massage parlors, man?
projected points, 24 points. How do you project a kicker if I have 24 points? They have him kicking 5 field goals and 6-point afters. Wow, that doesn't. You don't dabble in a kicker. Also, yeah, this whole thing where massage parlor workers are preyed upon by people who just go to, that kind of massage parlor is disgusting. You just want to prey on innocent people, which makes you a horrible person.
I mean, I go get massages all the time, and I don't act like a weirdo.
Yeah, it's not hard. Unless you're a horrible person.
I mean, if anything, I fall asleep on them. I fall asleep when they're doing it, and they have to wake me up.
I can't get massages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel weird. Like I'm cheating on my wife. Like one time you were in the room, we got like a couples massage, and I was still like, I can't do it. This is weird. I don't know. What? We're talking about massage parlors, and I'm trying to steer it away from the awful stuff that's going on in massage parlors.
The things that happen in massage parlors are sex.
Well, no.
Unless it's like a legitimate.
Yeah. We're talking about they go to legitimate massage parlors and they do.
By CTAC, and you see a massage parlor.
Right. But that's why it's so disgusting that these human beings don't go to those kinds of massage parlors to get those kinds of services. Instead, they go to upstanding massage parlors repeatedly doing this. You're like, you're.
Professional masseuse do us.
Yeah.
At a resort.
Yeah.
In our hotel.
Yeah, we didn't have a neon sign outside that we went under. Like, I was still weirded out and had to stop. Like, I was so awkward. And you kept being like, yeah, you kept being like, dude, I don't know why you're. I'm here. It's okay. She's rubbing your shoulders, and I'm like, ah. Anyway, that was my wife weighing in on massage parlors. So always massage parlor expert, my wife.
Hiring a masseuse is different than going to a massage parlor. Massage parlors are, I think, mostly universally bad places.
I would disagree.
I think you can go to a professional massage place.
Yes.
It's not called a massage parlor. Something with the word parlor in it is never good.
Well, okay, so Phoebe from Friends. Phoebe from Friends. Where did she work? What was the place she worked at? She was a masseuse.
I don't think so.
Bro,
I don't remember.
watch some Friends. Watch a TV show. Read a book sometime. God, Phoebe was a masseuse.
I'll watch a TV show sometime.
But I'll never read a book. Oh, I gotta do this. Sorry, everybody. Just bantering with my wife of 16 years about prostitution, I guess.
God, I can't believe it's been 16 years, man. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe that my kids are like people now. The other day I had the in-laws over, and I also had a friend that did some work for me over, and I needed to pay him, and I said, hey, can you break 100? And my in-laws were like, I don't think I can. I was like, oh, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my 12-year-old son, and he goes, yeah, how many hundreds have you broke? And I'm like, yeah, buddy, you stack them.
160, 50 something, and
How does he feel about it?
he seemed fine.
Okay. Yeah, my kids started a landscaping business, and it turns out all people have no idea how much to pay for landscaping. And my kids figured it out.
Really, your kids out there cutting grass and stuff?
Yeah, and they're like, you. If they say how much do I owe you, you say how much do you feel is fair, and they give you a stupid dumb amount of money that's totally wrong, and you just pocket it and laugh on it into the night. Buy 1 million Pokemon cards.
Now we're just into the Rocket team. The Rockets. Here we go. No. Oh,
Did I get
we have a
fourth?
winner. Ryan is the first person done with his team.
Good job,
How much money did
Ryan.
Ryan have
You
left
get to go
over?
home. That's your prize.
Ryan had $7 left over. Oh, I got stuck with Michael Pittman. Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was going to nominate Little. I totally forgot about that.
You did already.
I did?
Yeah, he got scooped up. I thought you nominated
Oh, no,
him as
MK
somebody.
nominated for $1 and got him. Well, MK, nice job flying under that
Yeah.
radar. Proud of you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Dude kicked a 70-yarder in the preseason game. And there was
And he gets no credit for it.
and it wasn't like even a crossbar. It was like almost net. Like, you're like, dang, dude. You might be the real deal, man. Cameron Dicker. Net is gonna be done with its team. How many tight ends did the spot draft? 2. All right. How many quarterbacks did the spot draft? 3. I'm gonna play how many tight ends and quarterbacks did the spot draft right now? Joseph, you were a bot for far too long. You got 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks. Great job, robots. AI is totally taking over the world. You totally nailed it.
I can't believe somebody has 3 quarterbacks. Jared Goff. Why even pick up Jared Goff? That was so silly.
Alex, a bot for most of the thing, have 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends. Totally nailed it. Great job. No notes. Oh. All these other people seem to have been human long enough, which is why we do these kids. People stay human. That kid is going places. I don't know if you're talking about my sons, but yeah. My sons are like, they're kind of, there's only so many days left before they assassinate me and take over my small kingdom. Like,
One of them's taller than me.
they're both taller than you, Annie.
Oh, I thought the other one was the same height.
Yeah, and then he started eating 4 loaves of bread each day. By the way, totally unrelated to that, our toilet was clogged. I fixed it. Totally unrelated. I'm going to get Scotland Yard on this one. I don't know who clogged the toilet.
I live with a guy, and our toilet got clogged, and he blamed me for using too much toilet paper. Until the plumber came and snaked it out, and it was one of the fishes he flushed down the toilet. Got caught in there because it was too big.
He flushed a fish down the toilet? That was too big?
Yep.
Sorry, wait, is this a metaphor? What? I have so many questions right now.
We lived in we were living in the top part of this 2-story house, right? Lady lived below us, and one day the toilet clogged, and he's like, "Don't use the toilet; it's clogged." And he was like, "It's because you use so much toilet paper when you wipe your butt." I'm like, "It's not the toilet paper, dude." And then like he blamed me, and we couldn't use the toilet, and the landlord couldn't get a frickin' plumber out there for a few days, and dude just kept blaming me. And then he was home. I had to go to work, and when he was home when the plumber came, and I say, "Hey, the plumber fixed toilet." Like, yeah. And I was expecting him to follow up what was wrong with it, and he never followed up with it. And I was like, "What was this?" It was the fish. I flushed a fish down the toilet. It was too big.
Why is your roommate flushing large fish down toilets? That was more my curiosity about this whole conversation.
Well, I mean, when the goldfish would die, you flush the goldfish down. They flush the little fish down the toilet. But this was a rather large fish.
We're from a different group of people. When a goldfish dies, we get a frying pan and grease it up with some butter.
Oh no! I think I had a goldfish, and when it died, my mom flushed it down the toilet.
I'm pretty sure my mom kept replacing my goldfish because one of them lived 19 years. I'm pretty sure I've never questioned it because I'm really, really dumb. I know. But when my first goldfish died, I was so torn up. I couldn't go to school for a week. And so I think she was like, I'm over this. I'm just going to replace the goldfish. Like, I got to nominate some.
I think that was the only time I had a fish. I never had a fish after that.
I got fish during the pandemic, and then they were betas, so they didn't grow at all, and they were all like super small, and we couldn't.
How's the fish?
We couldn't find them for the longest time, but I kept feeding the tank, and my family was like, they're all dead, man. We haven't seen this fish in years. I'm like, okay, but it might still be alive, in which case I'm in charge of a living organism, so I can't not feed it on the off chance. And then one day we saw them. They came out. I'm like, yes, okay, I told you, man. I would have starved this fish to death if I had just not listened to y'all. Like, and that was the story of the fish.
I don't know. Fish seem like a weird pet. Like you can't play with a fish, you can't pet a fish, you can't take a fish on a walk.
I know, it kind of rules if you have kids and you want them to have the basic modicum iota of responsibility, and you're scared to give it to them. You're like, well, fish, can you
Yeah, I guess
keep it alive? Or a plant. Here, keep it alive, and I'll think about other requests we've made. So Pierce is an RB1, right? I don't know. He's on my list of like, if Joe Mixon gets injured, what else are you gonna do? So I'll just stash him deep on my bench. Have a nice day.
The Texans running backs are something you have to wait till they declare the 53-man roster, honestly.
That's true.
Because you've got Mixon, then you got Chubb,
5 of them.
then you got Pierce, then you got Agumwale, and then you got the guy Marks that they drafted. So are they going to keep all 5 running back? If they do, Pierce is on his way back, and the running scheme has changed. I think it's something more favorable to what he's like, the zone or whatever he was favorable to before last year when he didn't perform very well. So it could be good fit. I mean, you have to see how long Joe Mixon's out for and who they're going to put in there. I mean, they signed Nick Chubb for a very minimal amount of money, so they could probably just cut Nick Chubb if they wanted to. But I mean, like, the dude hurt his knee, came back and destroyed his foot. What's left for Joe Mixon? I mean, Nick Chubb.
Although it could have been about Joe Mixon, honestly. That could have been about a lot of running backs.
I mean, Joe Mixon's kind of on the last legs, too. Didn't Cincinnati used him up?
Well, he was a steal in the drafts, in our draft.
Oh, last year, yeah, he was a steal. This year, I don't think he's going to be a steal.
People kept saying, like, who does Evan want? What running back does Evan want? And I'm like, Evan wants a running back that doesn't cost him $20. This is not hard to deduce. Like, and I got Joe Mixon for like 17, and they're like, oh, Evan wanted Joe Mixon. And I'm like, did anyone ever want Joe Mixon? Like, in the history of fantasy football, I mean, it's got him. And now he's passable. So, okay, good for me, I guess. NFL A. What the hell does that mean? He's not participating. Oh, he's not. He's still injured. Good Lord. He's a non-participant. Yeah, Mixon's cut. Yeah, okay. Give me Damian Pierce. I see what you're saying now. MK, I see what you're saying. Took me a minute. I'm still piercing together narratives. Sorry, man.
I'm still piercing together narratives.
We have twin 12-year-olds, and it's July, and we didn't get childcare this summer because we like hanging out with them because they're our family members. But also, I have to have them on a schedule. Like, I have to give them math and piano lessons every day. Okay, so why? Oh, my queue. That's where it goes. Oh, okay. Sorry. I so rarely use my queue because it doesn't. Remember, it used to when your player in your queue was nominated, it would be like beep, 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 beep. And you're like, oh, I better rush to my computer and bid on this guy. But then they just dropped it for no reason. I don't get
people
it.
Complain about the sounds.
Okay, well, hey, there's a little mute button right down here. Be the changed, Mahatma. Like, Mahatmas, come on. Are you okay, Annie?
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah, you want that. That's the purple one. The purple one is the one that's specifically formulated for your migraines. Yes. I can't buy more because I'm an elementary school teacher. And all my stoner elementary school teacher friends say, don't ever buy it. Don't ever be seen buying it. So I just don't. Yeah, it's all good. Anyway. So that was a peek into our life there, I guess. It's a pretty groovy life. All right, so there we go.
don't know who to select as a kicker this year, man.
What? Oh, I use Mad Scores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made a new metric, mean absolute deviation, where I take their average score for the year, and then every week I look at how different their score was from their average, and then I average out those differences. And so players with a higher mean average deviation, I call MAD score, means they varied a lot more, and people with a lower one have varied a lot less. And so I'm just picking kickers who have a low MAD because I'm like, just give me some points, man. I don't need to. We're my kicker. I don't need to win me a week. Just don't goose egg. So that's what I use exclusively now. Football Absurdity Mad Scores. Look at it. I teach.
Mahood is asking, what defenses should he target this year?
Chargers been looking hot.
I would say
I'll bet two on that.
number 1 would be Denver, and then Philadelphia, and then Minnesota.
Pittsburgh, Denver, and Philadelphia are the two highest on average. Minnesota is down there though. It's 8th.
They spent a lot of money on players this
There
year.
might be some value. What I've seen of the Chargers preseason, again, that is a very loaded statement. I get it, but they're clicking. So
they might not be a bad one too.
Well, they also have to play like 3 great offenses 6 times a year. So, we'll see.
Wow, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, and we get to see how teams turns out. He's got $6.
Oh yeah, once Brett and Alex, Phil, I'll just drop all my cash on the next player, so it'll trigger the end game. I don't want to waste people's time.
Alex, $54 left in his table. Wow.
Yep, that's
just outrageous.
But they're not smart.
Well, that's why it's a mock, so you can see what mistakes he made by not bidding on enough players.
Also, don't leave.
Yeah.
This is what I talk about, though. Like, you could have known the market would cool and pre-spent. They have nobody. They have Jaden Daniels for 28. That's their highest player. No, Trey McBride for 31. You could have spent that $54 on, like, a Jamar Chase if you had $5 more. Like, pre-spend. Don't sit there thinking the market's going to do the same thing the whole time, because that's not how closed system economics works.
It was a decent start, and then it just kind of went off the rails.
Yeah. You got to come in prepared to pre-spend. None of my 3 auction strategies involve you getting no high-end players. It's always get 1, 2, or just get them all, because the market's never going to cool. It's cool now. Because you always got to pre-spend, because having $54 worth of purchasing power having $54 of purchasing power at the end of a draft, you failed. You've lost before you even began. Okay.
JB landed the plane quite well.
Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Who the hell is Eric Ayome? Who is this guy?
He's a wide receiver. He's the rookie wide receiver for Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I like how JV's bench turned out. That's pretty slick. I suspect Matthew Stafford was a bot. No, yeah, there it is.
Really, guy? You're gonna.
Okay, once Brett gets this guy, I will bid 7 on the next guy because I don't care, and just trigger in game.
Why couldn't Brett let me have that guy? Logan, $7 hasn't been on anybody in forever.
What do I want? Not Quinshawn Judkins. You can do
Quinshawn
You can do some stuff to yourself, man, that I don't want to say on camera. Like, here, let's mess up the kicker stats. How about? Let's mess up the kicker data. That'll be a fun puzzle for me to fix in my spreadsheets.
Harrison Butker, $70.
It's gonna.
Now here we go. Now it's moving.
Do you think that Travis Etienne can go back to 2023 form?
I think there is a good chance that he. Well, I need to turn the light on here or something. I think there's a good chance that he outperforms his ADP this year. Does very good.
Jacksonville's got that spark, man.
Yep. I
They've
mean,
got that
and
fire.
wasn't he a teammate with Trevor Lawrence back in college? I mean, so I think he will do very well this year. I've been picking him up in spots.
I have to always
I
read.
probably should have grabbed
I just
him
have to
instead
read
of.
twice to make sure I'm reading Travis Etienne and not Trevor Etienne. It
Because
gets
his
confused.
brother or something
Yeah,
plays
yeah.
for.
Or something, yeah.
Well, he has a brother named Travis Etienne or an Etienne that he plays for another
Trevor.
team.
Yeah. I'm still nominating players.
You got one guy left.
I thought I made my statement clear with
You still have a slot
$7
left.
kicker. I'm out. Like, who the heck are these people? Sorry. Oh, let's just do this fan favorite. There we go.
Marvin Mims. Dude, what are you doing? Your tail is working the mouse buttons, buddy. Go get him.
Just let it happen. Maybe it's magical.
Maybe it's magical.
All right. This was our draft. I appreciate all of you who came in and drafted with us and commented. Special shout out to Eric Brobb, deep personal friend of ours. Thank you, MK in particular. Thank you, JB. Thank you, Raladala. Sorry if I didn't spell that right, but that's how I think you should pronounce it, frankly. The Moo, thank you for guesting again. I appreciate that.
No
Any
problem.
final words?
You landed the plane pretty well there, Evan.
Thanks. I like
Other
that
than
metaphor.
Marvin Mims.
Yeah,
If you one out of all your buys, which one do you hate the most?
Oh, that's a great question. JJ McCarthy for 3, and Trevor Lawrence for 4. That $7 could have gotten me somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody possibly special. Okay, who do you hate the most?
Mine, Bucky Irving, $43.
Fair. All right.
Or if I knew I was going to get Michael Pittman, I would have nominated somebody else.
Yeah. Everybody, we're gonna do another stream this week when Wally's feeling better. I'll keep you posted. He says Tuesday, but I'm an elementary school teacher, so I always think I know what's best for everyone more than they do. So I'll probably push it to Thursday. I get that's off-putting. Thank you, and I'll post in our